People don't use adverbs properly when they talk. Which gets really confusing if, like, they say, do it quick, and then you're like, Lee, and then there's that guy named Lee in the room, and he's like, what? And it doesn't really...
Actually happened in his band class.
All the time.
I love my job. I love my job. This... All day they're like this up here.
They are.
All day. This never ends. This could be the live feed. I could just point a camera here at Statler and Waldorf and let these two assholes go all day long. What you making, Batman?
Table leg supports, or, you know, table repair parts, because B&B supplied us with such quality benches that I gotta fix them.
They were really, really cheap.
Yeah. But if you look at this table, you can see
this is what you're doing?
Yeah, because these are just cheap presswood, and the big screws that hold the legs on have been, you know, tearing it out.
Okay. So we're
what I do is I take one of these and I put it onto the table and use like 1,000 little wood screws.
Okay. It's
and then
very sturdy when you're done.
Yeah.
So this will be for the electronics lab?
Yep.
Alright, cool. We're making an electronics lab. And I gotta make a video. Look, this is Liz, and what would you call it?
Call what?
The look you're going for today?
Hipster art school trash.
Betty Boo.
Betty Boo.
Hipster art school film
The
student.
shorts with the tights kind of just reminded me of Betty Boop.
It's a thing.
It's a thing.
You have no idea who Betty Boop is, do you?
Yes, I do.
Yeah? Okay.
You know.
Hey, hang on, you want to do that again?
Two of our cartoons.
Yeah, that's going to be a GIF in like 24 hours somewhere. That's you just made 4chan.
All right. Well, I can't let Gibroni take over 4chan by himself, you know.
They might post that on the Stop the Gibroni Bullying website. That's a thing. So we're shooting?
After lunch, I want you to come look at the thing I've been doing.
Okay, show me. I'll be back.
I was up here, I was doing downtime with like a render or something, and I was doing some English, and I had to like go through papers and stuff like that.
Like homework?
Yeah.
You're still taking English?
Yeah. 4 hours, 6 to 10 on Thursday.
Oh.
Just fucking end it. But,
why are you taking English?
Because it's an easy credit.
You're in like your 9th year of undergrad, and you're
different school, and it's only my 4th year, so.
And you're still doing English.
Yeah, because I didn't transfer my credits.
Oh man, that's
Yeah,
painful.
So I'm sitting here, and I'm going through, and I'm doing like grammar and shit like that. And 2 more here.
Poorly, by the way.
Gibroni kind of scoots over. He's like, "Can I read that paper?" I'm like, what? He's like, "I want to do grammar corrections on it." I'm like, why? he has a massive boner for proofreading.
I like doing it.
And so I said, okay, I finished with the paper. So I said, okay, here, and I give it to him. And he's just reading it over, and then he goes over to steal my pen. And I'm like, why do you want my pen? He's like, because I want to do grammar corrections. I'm like, why? He's like, well, because the person didn't get the title right. You did do a few things right. So it's like,
in the title.
no. So I
He had a problem in the title?
In the title.
Wow.
So
That he missed.
I take the pen and I put it back. I'm like, no. So he just kind of goes, ugh, and he grabs it and he scoots back and I smack him. I take my pen back and I stick it down my pants, and then he didn't grab my pen again.
What you think?
So that's the moral of the story. That I take his shit all the time, and then when he tries
just
to
put
take
it down your pants so that
stick it
it
on my
smells
junk.
like cheese.
No, it smells like whatever soap.
You gotta understand. In my head, okay, in my head, everything inside your pants looks like Janoah salami. Okay, just so you know, like your legs, everything.
I don't know what that means, but I can assure you.
Do a
it's
Google
not.
image search on Janoah salami. I might have that wrong. Is that the one with the white shit on the outside with the pants? Yeah. Okay.
I can assure you, if anything on my person was made of salami, it'd be gone by now.
So sad.
Cory,
Yes.
tell us the onion ring story.
That's
Well, so-
stupid too.
Stupid to you, dear. So I go to Burger King, and I'm just feeling in the mood for onion rings. So I get like a medium thing, whatever. And I come back, and he turns around. And he's like, "What that smell?" I'm like, they're onion rings. He's like, "Oh, I had onion rings once. They were good." And then he bows his head down, and he scoots back into his desk. And I never felt sadder. I think I left an onion ring next to it.
Shut up.
Yep. So that's the onion ring story.
Yeah.
And then I went on to later make fun of him about it when Liz and I were talking about being full for eating, and I say in my voice, just, "I was full once, that was nice." And he's like, "It totally was! I didn't feel like I needed to eat anymore!" And he does it immediately. And it was really sad.
Says you.
Like,
That memory made me happy.
We're starting a Twitter.
I was like, does that not happen often? He's like, "No, which is why that moment was so good."
Somewhere, someday, MC Frontalot is going to use all the samples of you doing your Gibroni voice
I'd be okay with that.
in a rap song.
He wouldn't let me buy him lunch yesterday. He forgot his Sammy's, and he wouldn't let me buy him lunch. I was like, "Gibroni, you're
Because
hungry?"
it was my own mistake.
Yeah,
He must be punished.
I was like,
I left
"Are
them
you
on the
hungry?"
counter? I didn't even put them in the fridge. I left them on the counter all day. They were there when I got
He
back.
still ate them.
Well, no, I haven't eaten it yet.
He ate your
No, God!
he ate your half baguette out of the garbage. He pulled it
Not out of the garbage.
and
I
ate
took it out of the garbage. It was in plastic. It was
I don't think
fine.
anyone would assume that you just stuck your head in the garbage and started eating it, Gibroni.
That's what you implied.
Actually,
But yes, I've resigned to the fact that I'm going to wake up in the morning and he's going to be standing over me and he's just going to say, "I don't sound like that." And then he's going to kill me somehow. I don't know how.
cattle prod rectally.
No.
Rectal
because
cattle prod
that's
death.
nothing new for me.
Well, that's the way he does it.
Hello.
Make it stop.
That's the tame part of our conversation.
I was not listening on purpose.
Good. I'd say run while you can. I think
Are you coming back, or are you on your way out?
Really out.
Okay, you're going to Burger King, right?
That's what I was going to ask you.
You need to get onion rings, please.
Okay.
I can see
Okay.
this knows the story already.
Jabroni needs an order of onion rings, please.
I'm okay.
you get me
Okay.
an order of onion rings too.
I don't need any onion rings.
Cory will eat them if he
I'll
doesn't.
bring
will.
back onion rings and you can fight amongst yourselves.
Bring back onion rings.
Love you forever, man.
Hang on. Jabroni, you got to show him your desktop.
I don't know if they can take it.
It's not just his desktop. It's every desktop but mine.
Oh, that's true.
Hang on. It's every desktop.
Start that one.
In the video room.
Except
Yeah.
mine, because if they know if they touch my personal laptop, I'll gut them.
Ponies.
There's ponies everywhere.
Take this one. Let me make sure that they are on mine. Because I have mine shit.
Okay, we've got what is it with you guys? I wonder. I got nothing. I don't even know.
There's a new episode today.
I made this one because it makes me laugh. Mainly because it's so brave. And the face. And I have it shift every 30 minutes. Comes on and off.
Wow. This is the creepiest of all of them. This is the creepiest.
Chris, I'd like to know, I'm the only girl here. I'm also the only one who doesn't watch ponies.
Thanks for subscribing to Gender Norms, asshole. I still haven't finished Transformers 3.
I've been watching it for 2 days.
No, I downloaded it at the... I bought the DVD legally at the end of yesterday.
All right, you two got to tell him your Transformers problems here.
That would take the rest of your memory card.
Yeah, pretty much. I could write a fucking book on how bad
Really,
it was.
I made a series of videos, but then took them down.
Yeah,
That's
Liz
the
has got
problem.
it. It's a Michael Bay movie. The one thing that stands out to me right now is John Turturro's character.
Keeps showing up. Nothing important.
I like John Turturro. You shut your whore goddamn mouth.
I like him too, just not
So,
in his movies.
he's talking to Shia the Beef on a telephone, and he asks Shia, is your encryption secure, Marty? Because I can't do John Turturro. And Shia LaBeouf's like, no, it's not. He's like, we can't take any chances. So he takes his phone, and he like opens up a suitcase, and he sticks it into a cradle, which magically encrypts his telephone call, because you can tell because there's a panel that says encrypting, and then a bunch of numbers happen. And that doesn't bug me. What bugs me is that he puts the phone down into the suitcase, and then he pulls out a Bluetooth headset and starts talking with Shia LaBeouf. If he gave a goddamn shred of any interest about encrypting that phone call, he wouldn't have used a goddamn fucking Bluetooth headset. That's just one of the things. That took place in 5 goddamn seconds of that movie, and that bugs me.
I can spoil part of the third one for him.
Do it, I don't give a shit.
At one point, Leonard Nimoy's character, Sentinel Prime, who, by the way, is apparently related to Michael Bay.
They're cousins.
He says...
They're like second cousins or something.
Second cousins. He says, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. And I wanted to punch that robot. It would hurt my hand, but it would be worth it.
They also bleed?
Yeah, they do. They bleed and drool and everything. I don't understand it, Industrial Light and
Which
Magic.
is weird, because they didn't in any of the other 2 movies.
Well, no, they did, actually.
They didn't bleed red.
No.
They, like, one of them got hit with a mace, and it was like, bleh! All this oil?
I guess it was like lubricant, because... Well, what about when Disney was putting together the Hall of Presidents, Lincoln started bleeding because the pneumatic fluid, hydraulic fluid was red. And they were like, oh, you recreated the assassination, even though he got shot in the head, so that didn't really make sense.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
This is why I walk around the building. It doesn't stop.
This is why Mommy drinks.
Yeah. Oh god, that was an awesome day when Gibroni said that out of nowhere.
It wasn't out of nowhere. Cory, he comes up here with this thing. He's walking along. Just all of a sudden, I don't even know how to charge this, but he's like, pick it up. And I did. I was like, this is
And
why
then
Mommy...
I'm in Studio C picking up after a shoot, and all I hear is Gibroni by the mixer go, this is why Mommy drinks.
Like, I threw the grenade, and the darts went everywhere, and I jokingly said, pick that up. And he starts doing it.
He does that all the time. He usually says, pick up that
I
can.
completely lost my
Which
shit
which he
laughing.
does not get.
I get
Pick up
it.
that can.
I get it, I just don't particularly care for the game.
That's me telling you to turn the camera, because this is important. No, to me. You
Oh,
dumb
I was
idiot.
looking at you.
You dumb... Huh? Jabroni doesn't like Half-Life 2.
I don't dislike it.
Yes, you do.
It gives me motion sickness.
Right here is where I would like you to... Right there is where I would like you to put a clip of Gibroni, like his audio spliced together of him saying I, and then dislike, and then Half-Life 2. And you can even have me saying Half-Life 2. It doesn't matter. He doesn't like it. I don't understand it. Is it because it makes you sick?
Yes.
Then turn down the field of vision.
What?
You can do that in the menu.
Great system.
In the menu, under the advanced settings, you can change the field of vision from 75 to 90. And that should fix it.
Such a nerd.
You plebeian.
It didn't occur to me.
Such a nerd.
Such a nerd.
A nerd at the geek group?
Who would have thunk
It's
it?
one thing to find a geek at the geek group, but like turbo nerd.
Right?
Turbo nerd. I don't. I'm going to lunch.
Okay.
I'm gonna go have lunch. I'm gonna go get onion rings for Gibroni.
Right here.
I have 2 sandwiches today.
Can you?
You were not
have-
eating yesterday's sandwiches that you left on the counter all day.
Right here, Chris.
No,
when
I
you are
did this
editing,
sandwich that I left
change
on
my
the grill.
finger
This sandwich
to like a
was
giant
before.
floating
How do you know which is
milkshake.
which?
Okay.
That is peanut butter.
Okay, which is the one you left on the counter? Give it to me. You are not. I'm not gonna do 3 days if you're sick as a goat. Because
Do you know how many more carbs?
Bliss.
closet time for Gibroni.
Ha! Ha ha ha!
I got a sandwich.
Can I have it back?
No!
It seriously tastes fine. There's nothing...
You can't taste the bacteria.
Okay.
Jabroni had a bologna sandwich he left on the counter all day yesterday. All day!
Accidentally.
And then he put it in his pocket
Sandwich turd.
and brought it to work.
Cory!
There's some avant-garde shit over here.
Directed by David
With a
Fincher.
sandwich that literally looks like shit now. Oh, have you ever done that one? Take a little Debbie brownie.
Get away from me.
Thanks.
Oh.
These are fucking fragile.
No, seriously.
Really?
Yes,
Take a little Debbie brownie.
circuit board and
smush
pressure
it.
sensitive magnets
God
and
damn it.
bullshit in here. I
Is she
dropped
still
one of the
talking?
stuff.
This video is sponsored by Debbie's.
Alright, it don't look like much, and it's still really dark because we got to get some lights and get them hung in here. But Batman rocked out all day, and show them what you did. That's one way to demonstrate it. just wiggle it.
Don't move it all.
Just move it all around there. But yeah, Batman went and installed these fabulous plywood reinforcing units. And did you do extra screws on the crossbars?
Yeah,
Okay.
extra bolts.
Yeah, extra bolts for everything.
Actually, a lot of them just need to be really tightened.
Okay. Well, cool. If anybody out there, because they're pretty common, and there might be somebody with some surplus somewhere, electronics workstations, where it's like a bench with the shelf and sometimes a wire bar and a little light thing and all that. I need a bunch of those. We need, I don't know, I could very fast use half a dozen without any problems, but this is the beginnings. And there's Dave with lights, fixing the darkness. Cool. Thank you, gentlemen. I will let you rock out. So Dale's upstairs. He's wrapping up the air thing. We got that all sorted out. Just progress. Lots of progress. We got a lot done today. We got the quarter crushing thing is really coming along. We got to get our cycle times down. Joe, I need your help on that. Please come have a look at things. We need to get it better. I need to get the vacuum thing. I'm still waiting to hear back from them, but it's a weekend, so I got to wait. All right, so I just checked. There's no viewer mail in today. It's a quiet day. It's Saturday. It's chill. We're getting things accomplished. What else is going on? I talked with Jim Tremaine today. He's really cool. Really, really cool guy. Hung out with him for a couple hours. Did a lot of meetings today. We shot some more Haas video. We wrapped a shoot on a Haas video. There was like a whole series of shoots. It's really cool. It's the one with me in a purple shirt. If I'm wearing a purple shirt and no tie, Watch that video. I'll show you guys when it comes out. But there's a neat little thing. We shot the video over a very long time frame. So if you look really close in video, my hair changes and my facial hair changes and stuff like that. So it'll be kind of cool to see little behind the scenes things for you to spot. What you doing?
Finishing up the drain for the air compressor.
You're a manly man.
I will be after this.
This is Dale, and he's quite rugged.
I'll be a little bit more, slightly more when I get done.
Cool, and this solves the automatic drain for the air compressor, so we never have to worry about that. Now our next big air compressor thing with that one is we got to get a dryer.
Right.
We need an air dryer. We need bad an air dryer because these need dry air, happy dry air.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we need an air dryer.
I know what you mean.
That's something to start scrounging up.
But
or just a big reserve tank. Like if we had a 50-gallon tank that we could put out here.
There's a small device that has 2 cylinders that hang down, and they have it dries air. I don't know exactly how it works.
Is it like a desiccator or a
Yes.
coalescer? Or?
Yeah, something like that. What they use for what they call a DIA machine, a machine that measures parts to a millionth of an inch.
Okay.
And they have to have dry air.
Okay.
And they have a little blue box that's about this big. If you got one, send it to us, guys.
Yeah, maybe somebody out there has one. And you know what it is. Maybe they have one where you work.
Not any extras, unfortunately.
Not any extras? Okay, well, find out the company that makes them. Take a picture of the plate on one of them, the maker plate.
Yeah.
I'll contact the company. I'll see if I can get one donated. I'm good at that kind of thing.
You are?
That's how I got the air handling thing for Stomper. I called the company. I was like, hey, we're doing this thing. And they're like, you're doing what? Well, yeah, really, quarters. They're cool. They're like, will you send me one? I'm like, yeah, I'll totally send me one. Will you send me one of your toys? And they're like, yeah, no problem. So it's going to be a thing. But that's the day. That's it. Omni, it's time for dinner. You want to go home? It's chicken tonight. All right, she feels like chicken tonight. You guys have fun. I'm Chris Boden. You're not. That's Dale. That's Omni, the Wonder Dog. And we, as always, will see you next time. Is there